What's up, you guys? Alright, so this video is directed to my family and friends. You guys already know that Amanda, my spouse, she's pregnant and she's due any day now. And for those of you who are new to this channel or just stumble upon this video, welcome to this channel. Welcome to my channel. And this is gonna be like a main part of my channel where I try to document vlogging the starting of my family while I'm in China, because that's where I am right now and that's where we're having our child. So stay tuned. This is gonna be interesting to say the least. Yeah, having a child in a foreign country, China. So Amanda, she's due any day now, like I mentioned before. So today we are heading off to one of the bigger hospitals here in Sichuan. It's about 40 minutes away, and we're gonna be staying there for a few days, I think it is, maybe a week, depending on when she starts having her contractions and when my little potato is born. So we weren't planning on going to the hospital for another couple of days at least, but yesterday we got into a little car accident, and we went to the local hospital, did an ultrasound and some other tests, and they said that everything is fine. Thank goodness for that, but I mean, you can't be too sure. So what we're doing is, so that's one of the reasons why we're heading off to the big hospital today, just in case there's something that was not seen at this hospital. If something was to arise, then at least we'd be in better hands. Yeah. So we finally made it to the hospital, and we are currently in the inpatient area. Oh man, I'm telling you guys, hospitals here in China is crazy. It's all money. So what happens is, when you arrive at the hospital, you go to the main register's office and you tell them what you're there for. From there, you have to pay a fee to get your ticket, and then they'll tell you where to go to see like which section to go to. See which specific doctor for your issues. From there, you see the doctor, and then they prescribe you with another ticket, which then you have to, which I mean, in our case, it was in a totally different building. We had to go there. The doctor provides us with a ticket. We have to go back to the front, to the original building, and go back to the registrar's office, pay the other fee, and then now we are here waiting for a room. And one other thing that I want to mention is, so we were told originally to go to the third level of the first building, and we would have to wait to see a nurse, which would then do all these checks, ultrasound and all that stuff, and then prescribe us a room. Now over there was a whole lineup. Like everyone was going there waiting to get checked in order to get a room. The thing is, when we arrived, they were on lunch break. They just went on lunch, and we had to wait for half an hour, and people were just starting to like pile up. So what happened was, we ended up going somewhere. We ended up going back to the registrar's office to find out if we were even in the right spot. And in line, there was a person who had already been through this, and he told us to go to a different building, which is the one that we're in right now. And by doing this, we avoided the whole lineup, and we ended up getting ourselves a room. Now we're just waiting to find out which room it is. So, I mean, sometimes you guys, you gotta think outside the box and not follow everyone like sheep, because otherwise, I mean, if we just waited there in the original area, I guarantee we probably wouldn't have had a room tonight, and we'd just be, I don't know what we would be doing. Probably like find a hotel somewhere else. But anyways, that's an update for now. Alright, so we ended up getting this room, and luckily our bed is the last one in the row, and it's along the window. This way, if it gets too hot or too cold, we can just like open and shut the window as we please. So that's really good. The other thing you'll notice is that we brought our own duvet cover and the bed and pillow cover as well. Obvious reasons. We're in China, we're in a hospital, and I'm sure that the original sheets here, they've seen thousands of people every week, so you don't know how clean that is. So I mean, just a little bit of extra precaution. Not really extra precaution, just a little bit OCD with cleanliness type stuff. So yeah. And it's funny because Amanda picked out this this whole set by herself. She doesn't really speak English, but you see here, it says it's a boy. Now, we don't even know if it's a boy or girl yet, so that's kind of funny. We got one TV here. I don't know who has the control to that, and honestly, I don't know what the hospital scenario is like for people who are birthing outside of China. But this is, I mean, there's nothing crazy about this room. It's just a normal little room. However, this is for like regular people. If you have money, there are like hospitals that are specifically here like to cater towards like pregnancy, birthing, and all that stuff. Those ones, you're looking at spending a minimum of $10,000, and that's US dollars. Now those ones, it's a little bit more intense. Like, you get your own personalized room, you get your own bed. Your room is fully furnished. There's bathtub. It's almost like a hotel room, except you also get a baby bed, and you get a maid that takes care of you, and you get another maid that takes care of the baby. So you're literally there, and you're like pampered for however long you're there for. And we went to one of those places to get an ultrasound done. The ultrasound was $127. That was the most expensive ultrasound here. Yet, majority of our ultrasounds that have been taken in places like in hospitals like this, they're usually like $20. So that gives you a little bit of comparison. It's a little bit insane. If I had the money, I don't know if I would actually spend it at a place like that. I mean, you get pampered, you get a lot more privacy. It's a lot more upscale, but $10,000. And that's just for the room and the maids themselves. To give birth there, if you're giving birth like naturally, it's $10,000. That's the going rate. If you have to get a C-section, it's $20,000. You're looking at spending anywhere between $20,000 to $30,000. Now, if you compare that to Canada, I've had some friends who had babies, family members too, and all they had to pay for was the personalized room, which is like $300. So the whole birthing thing, stay at the hospital, only $300. Versus here, Amanda hasn't given birth yet. So far, with all the checkups and appointments and all that, and travel fees to like the hospital and stuff like that, we spent around $5,000 already, and that's Canadian dollars. That's not RMB. After she gives birth, who knows how much it's gonna be. I'll update you guys in a future video as the time comes, but right now that's where we stand, $5,000. I will also admit though that I am very surprised at the cleanliness of this hospital as opposed to the other one that we were at before. As you can see right here, it's really filthy. Floors are all like unpolished, all scuffed up. And there's one time that there was an older guy that was just sitting in the waiting room, and he was smoking a cigarette inside the hospital in the prenatal area. How clean is that? I don't know, man. But this place, it's a lot cleaner. Alright, so right now we're looking for food. That's where we came from. So the cafeteria is outside, down here. How inconvenient, man. It's raining and it's cold. We have arrived. Let's see what this is all about. Commissary. Convenience store? This is what it's looking like. Alright guys, so it's basically you pick what you want to eat, they pay for it at the end. Doesn't look like we have too many options. Being later at night, it's like 7 p.m. right now. This is all empty. Oh yeah, so this is dinner. Got rice, veggies, more veggies. That's beef and radish. Got soup and more veggies. So all this was 60 RMB, guys. That's like $12. Nice. Alright guys, so we are currently in our sleeping arrangements. This is how our sleeping arrangement looks in our room. So dinner, honestly,
It was actually for hospital cafeteria food. It was not that bad. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd probably give it a solid 5, if not 4. I mean, it was 60 RMB to feed 3 adults. Over here in China, that's considered a little bit expensive. But I mean, if you're a foreigner, that's only like 12 bucks, 12 bucks Canadian, or even less American. So not bad. Anyways, it's been a long day, and so today's the end of day 1. Sleeping at the hospital. We're just waiting for Amanda to have her contractions, and then we get this baby out of her belly. Yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow. So stay tuned for more hospital adventures. Peace.